Last when we almost उठ के देखे.
5 Test match series is always tough, always hard, lot of challenges through that 1.5 2 months that you need to go through. Firstly, it was a very different experience to play that 5 Test match series, and against an opposition like England, we knew that it was never going to be easy. We have to be at our best, and certainly towards the end, I can say that we were at our best to come out on top on 4 occasions. So yeah, very pleased with how we played that series. Playing Test cricket is never easy. Let me start by saying that, and it takes a lot out of you. As a captain, for me personally, it made me think about a lot of stuff as to what we need to do, how we can stop these guys, how we can put pressure on these guys. So yeah, there were a lot of talks, a lot of thinking behind the scenes. Luckily, I've got superb support staff around me who are there to help me, guide me, give me suggestions as to what is happening and what we can do and stuff like that. So, that Ollie Pope's 100 was brilliant to watch. It was one of the best 100s that I've seen by an overseas batter. And that actually won them that game, to be honest, because, having lost the first match, it is not easy. There's a lot of thinking that then goes into, whether you had the right combination, whether you played the right brand of cricket, whether you did other things right or wrong. So many questions will creep in. But, for us and me personally, it was important to stay calm and, just let it flow. Whatever has happened, let's just sunk it in and then see what we can do in the next Test match. So it was important to send that message in the group that we don't need to panic. It happens. There's still 4 more Test matches to go. Thank you.
Coffee for you.
Thanks.
Tea break.
मेरे को पर्सनली इतना मज़ा आया इन लोग के साथ काम करके. ये इतने जितने भी यंग लड़के थे, ये काफ़ी चुलबुले लड़के हैं सारे. मेरे को काफ़ी अच्छा लगा उनके साथ काम करके. मैंने देखा है इन सारे लड़कों को खेलते हुए. सो आई रियली एंजॉयड इट. मतलब मेरे लिए आसान था क्योंकि मैं सबको जानता था. शायद 1 या 2 जन होंगे जिनको मैंने उतने नज़दीकी से नहीं देखा, बट बाकी सबको मैं अच्छे से जानता था. एंड आई न्यू देयर गेम एज वेल, देयर स्ट्रेंथ, हाउ दे वांट टू प्ले द गेम. मेरे को ये सब चीज़ पता था. सो इट वाज फॉर मी, इट वाज जस्ट गोइंग एंड टॉकिंग टू देम अबाउट हाउ गुड दे आर एंड what good things they've done in the past. Yeah, this situation is different, team is different, pressure is different, but everything else has to remain the same. तो यहाँ पे मेरे को और राहुल भाई को काफ़ी बातचीत करनी पड़ी इनके साथ, and the way they responded to us was superb, and I thought, okay, these guys are ready for this big challenge. It's just that going and giving them that comfort, which I think we tried from our side to give that comfort to them, and maybe they got that comfort. इन सारे लड़कों के डेब्यू में खोया हुआ था और मेरे को इतना मज़ा आ रहा था इनका सारे लड़कों का डेब्यू देखकर, क्योंकि इनके पेरेंट्स वहाँ खड़े, इतना इमोशन है. नहीं, देखिए, सरफराज के फादर के साथ मैं खेला हूँ कांगा लीग. जब मैं बहुत ही छोटा था, उनके डैड लेफ्ट हैंडेड बैट्समैन थे, काफ़ी अग्रेसिव प्लेयर थे, तो और उनका काफ़ी नाम था मुंबई सर्किट में. अप्रिशिएट करना था मुझे कि उनका जो इतना साल का एफर्ट है वो आज रंग लाया है. तो आई जस्ट वांटेड टू टेल हिम दैट कि ये जितना टेस्ट कैप इसका है उससे ज़्यादा शायद आपका है. और राहुल भाई ने आकाशदीप के लिए इतना बढ़िया स्पीच दिया मैच के पहले. यू विल ओनली थिंक अबाउट, यार क्या मेहनत किया इस लड़के ने, और अभी देखो कहाँ पे था 5-6 साल पहले, 7 साल पहले, और अब कहाँ है. तो you get very emotional when things like that happen in front of your eyes, and I saw so many debuts this season for us, so many moments where different individual stepped up and brought the game towards us. That Bumrah's spell in Vizag was unreal. Unreal. On a flat pitch, 35, 36 degrees. Not easy for a fast bowler to bowl that kind of a spell. There comes Bumrah, gets the ball to reverse both side and brings you into the game. I've never seen any fast bowler in India bowl the way he is bowled and got us those wickets. So I think it was that innings from Jaiswal in Vizag where he got 200 and the team only got 300 and something, 20, 30. So half the percentage of the runs was scored by Jaiswal. And the next best score was, I think, 30 or 40, if I'm not wrong. So that was again for us after losing the first test match and then to come back into the second test match. We know if you lose a test match here, it is tough to win 3 test matches on the trot, right? So for us to win that test match was so important, and someone has to put their hand up, to bail the team out. And there was Bumrah and Jaiswal in that test match. And then throughout the series, you saw Jadeja and Ash, do well for us with the bat. And definitely, I mean, you've seen it over and over with the ball for so many years that whenever as a captain you want a wicket at this point, they come and get you that. But to me, the most pleasing was Kuldeep Yadav. The way he came and bowled in those 4 test matches. Crucial wickets. Vizag, I remember Zach Crawley's wicket. This guy comes and gets us that breakthrough. Rajkot, Ben Duckett was batting on 150, was an important wicket. And then even in Dharamshala now, he got Zach Crawley again, who was batting on 70 odd or something. What was most pleasing for me to see was his batting. He's been working really hard, and it was good to see him getting that reward with the bat. Performances are there for everyone to see, like that partnership from Jurel and Kuldeep in the 4th test match in Ranchi. That was in the end it turned out to be a series defining partnership, because that is where we won the series, and otherwise it would have been 2-2. So that partnership from Kuldeep and Jurel was superb. And then at the end, day 4, when Jurel and Gill batted, and got that partnership again when we were 115 for 5 or something. Jadeja, Sarfraz and Patidar, the 3 wicket फटाफट गिर चुके थे. तो यार सडनली आप बैकफुट पे हो, आप सोच रहे हो कि एक यहाँ पे 40 रन का पार्टनरशिप चाहिए, बट वहाँ पर गिल और जुरेल ने आके दिखाया कि उनके पास क्या है. वो सिचुएशन में जाके पार्टनरशिप बनाना, ऐसे तरीके से क्रिकेट खेलना, प्रेशर को अब्जॉर्ब करना, ये सब देखने मिला. एंड बाहर से बैठ के मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था. ये जो दो लोगों ने उस तरीके से बैटिंग किया उस सिचुएशन में, काफ़ी अच्छा लगा देखने के लिए. तो मुझे भी लगा कि यार अपना we've got great future ahead with all these players. Ravi Ash, his career speaks for himself, man. Look at the man of the series that he's got. Look at the man of the matches that he's got. Tells you clearly that he's a match winner for Team India, man. Whenever we play in India, this guy puts his hand up all the time. And to me, it doesn't matter whether you play in India or outside India, man. Imagine the amount of pressure that he has to go through. If there is an innings where he has not taken wickets, suddenly people start talking that, oh shit, he's not bowling well, this is happening, that is happening. अरे भाई, इंसान है, human being है. At the end of the day, he is also trying his best. But imagine for him to come out on top every time, being in this situation, and to come out and put his hand up and keep delivering series after series, says a lot about what kind of bowler he is. Really enjoyed handling all of these guys on the field. They enjoyed it as well. कभी-कभी कुछ बोल देता हूँ मैं जो माइक में पकड़ा जाता है, but that's me. That's how I That's how I am. But it is not to hurt anyone. It is not to, do anything to anyone. It is just to make sure that they are on the job. They're thinking about the team. They're thinking about making a difference on the field. That's about it. And I was very pleased to see everyone, engage into that, which was absolutely brilliant to watch. That is this whole thing all about, where I'm trying to tell them कि भाई कोई यहाँ पे घूमेगा नहीं. But at the end of the day, just try and make sure that you don't forget the job in hand. We want to make sure that we get the job done. However we do it, I don't care, but we need to get the job done. So whether it is shouting at them कि कोई घूमेगा नहीं यहाँ वहाँ, whether it is getting Sarfraz to stand in one position, or whether me telling Jurel कि भाई इसको आगे बढ़ाओ, स्टंपिंग निकाल के दिखा. By the way, वो स्टंपिंग जो था वो was brilliant. Sarfraz Khan was the one who predicted that. कि मैंने उसको एक थोड़ा सा अंदर लिया था शॉर्ट लेग में, and he said अभी ये आगे बढ़ेगा, जुरेल रेडी रहना स्टंपिंग के लिए. एंड नेक्स्ट बॉल ही वेंट आगे, स्टंप्ड, गॉन. ब्रिलियंट. ये लड़के लोग के साथ मेरे को बहुत मजा आया भाई खेल के, मेरे को बहुत मजा आया. एंड आई होप that we play a lot of cricket together in the future as well. I loved it.